Hi. Today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about data and what we're seeing in the market. So, a really interesting statistic just came out last week, and that was talking about quarter one versus of 2020 versus quarter one of 2024, and what we're seeing in terms of price increases. Across the nation, on average, we're seeing 47%. Pennsylvania's home price appreciation is slightly lower at 43%. However, the Allentown Bethlehem Easton area has appreciated by nearly 57% since 2020. And that's certainly a huge number. Now, if you're looking at a $200,000 house, yes, your house is probably appreciated up to about 350, right? So that's an average. Now, at a higher level, that luxury buyer is much more um, particular in terms of what they want. So your $1 million house that you haven't done anything to in the last 10 years, well, is that really going to be at 1 million 500,000, or do you have to do some things to get into shape? That's really the question. And our take is always that you need to be making sure that you're presenting the best product that you can out to the market in order to sell it for the greatest return, of course. They're a little bit that buyer is wants, newer kitchens. They want nice hardwoods and really nice finishes. And as well, they want it to present well with staging and all those things. So it's still a huge appreciation that we're seeing. Now, cost of rent. What does that look like? Well, the cost of rent, the average apartment is about $1,800 a month now. That's really unaffordable to a lot of people. We're seeing numbers anywhere from 25 to 3,500 to rent the average apartment. So we're that appreciation has climbed 3.4% year over year or since last year. So that's an interesting statistic, certainly. And your median house price is around 335, and we're seeing 7% interest rates. Last week, I actually had a client come through with a 6.5%, which was really, numbers that people can get behind. So very interesting. But something else I want to talk to you about is what we're seeing specifically in the Lehigh Valley right now in terms of availability of homes, because of course in the news it's all about lack of inventory, which certainly it is. We probably have a 1 to 2 month supply of inventory, and that alters for different price points, right? So in the last 7 days, we had 320 new homes come on the market. We had 270 that pended or went under contract, and we had 240 that sold. So certainly more homes coming on the market than what we're seeing pending and sold. Now, the one really interesting number that I think tells a story is that we've had 160 price reductions in the last 7 days. So what that means is we have sellers that are going up perhaps a little bit more aggressively than they should, and really coming to the table quickly to um, make price corrections to make sure that they have a viable product for the consumer. And so that when the buyer is looking at options, they're coming in saying, you know what, this is the best option for this amount of money. So that's very interesting because we weren't seeing quite that many price reductions last year, and there was less inventory. So we're certainly not at a balanced market, which would be a 6 month supply of inventory, but we are seeing things come on. Now, we're certainly in the summer slump. Things slow down, and we expect things to settle a little bit longer on the market, because certainly, as you know, there are a lot of people that are out traveling, out of the country, out of the area, and really, I think 2024 has been the biggest push to travel this summer that we've seen since probably 2019 or further back. Now, we do expect that the market will pick up again, as it always does, right after Labor Day or right around Labor Day. And we know from our perspective that we're getting a lot of homes ready for market, and we're just, have a date in mind, which is early in the fall. So other agents are doing the same thing, and we're going to see a lot more inventory come fall. So if you're a seller, it's time. There are going to be opportunities in the fall, and if you're a buyer, there are certainly opportunities now with all the price reductions and a bit more inventory than we're used to. So anyway, that's Rebecca's reality check. We are always here if you'd like to have any questions or would like to simply have a real estate related conversation. Thanks so much, and have a great day.